It is.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Wilderfeast, the Last Chamig.
Hello.
Hello!
Not Charmy.
Just as a kind of prep for everyone out there, I suck at pronouncing pretty much everything, so,
It's not going to get better for the rest of us.
I'm so sorry if I mispronounce anything. If I pronounce things correctly, though, that would be great.
Chamig D's nuts.
God.
I don't know how that one works, but
yeah, welcome to a new game, a new campaign. It's not Pathfinder 2 for once.
let's go. Finally, I don't have to deal with Constitution.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, you just have to deal with stamina now. Which, for you in particular, would be good, wouldn't it?
I love stamina, actually. I love stamina-based systems. They make me so happy in my soul.
Because this is a stamina-based system.
It's very different than Starfinder 1 stamina, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Just as a kind of warning for anyone who might be joining us or listening to this later, we are still learning the rules for it. I'm confident enough with them that I'm happy to kind of play on and actually run the campaign. But this is basically your warning to say, we will fuck things up. We will get things wrong.
We've done plenty of that so far.
Yes.
I won't ever fuck things up and get things wrong because I'm perfect. They might, though.
Oh, okay.
I won't ever learn the rules.
That's just kind of giving you the broad, range right there. But yeah, we're still learning the rules, so we may screw things up. If we do something wrong in the moment, we make a call in the moment, and we'll fix it up later. Basically, if you see us screw something up and we don't immediately kind of like correct and change course, it's just because it's a part of streaming and this is live, so we kind of just got to keep things moving in a lot of ways.
Also, we don't respect things, so...
We don't respect things?
Just deal with it.
I mean, considering some of the characters we have for this.
I think all of our characters are quite serious.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What a bunch of zeros.
But as a kind of prep, because I'm not sure, like this is our first time doing Wilderfeast. Wilderfeast, I got the quick start for last year, I believe, or early this year. I don't remember now. But I went for the quick start for it, really enjoyed it. A lot of people really enjoyed the concepts behind it and everything else like that, and even some of the mechanics. And I had a bunch of my players being like, hey, so when are you going to run that, yeah? You're going to run it soon, right? Right?
When have you ever given in to that?
Right now.
I mean, are you just bitter about Kingmaker?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You keep saying that.
It's gonna happen. We just need to let him breathe a little, and then he'll let me have my political, economic, perfect kingdom builder system.
Yeah, now I've got Juliet on my side. I can't lose.
And you guys totally squandered your opportunity in Stolen Fates.
Well, I mean, we're always going to be a little bit lighter for Stolen Fates.
Illustrana was so anti-monarchy, it wasn't funny. And then
She was not anti-monarchy. She was pro-monarchy.
representing the beating card that she picked up.
But for those who are unfamiliar with Wilderfeast, Wilderfeast is I think the best way to describe it would be Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter Great British Bake Off.
I didn't understand.
No one asked. Sorry,
No?
my Google device went off. But it is Monster Hunter with a very hefty theming on food and eating and how it all kind of brings us together. There's also kind of an underplay of like nature conservation as well. And not just from the we must save all the animals, more in a much more reasonable of no, we just honor every part.
This thing doesn't belong here and just making others dangerous, and it's just gotta go.
Yeah, like the
We
premise.
must
looks
eat
tasty.
all the animals.
See, this is like the undercurrent in Monster Hunter. Like the thing in the background was meant to be, yeah, we're doing this because these monsters are disrupting the ecosystems. They're throwing things out of whack. And then further and further as Monster Hunter's gone along, it's sort of like, yeah, no, just big stab thing fun.
Yeah. Whereas in this game, it is a lot more explicit. The whole idea is that there is a disease that hits certain monsters. They're not sure why. That basically makes them berserk out and just go crazy and do damage to all the things.
I'm gonna eat that.
And it
So
falls
what
upon...
you're saying is it's
Yeah?
Gormagala.
So, it falls upon our players, the Wilders, to hunt down these monsters, take them out, and to honor their
them in.
existence, eat them.
We take them out. and then take them in.
Wilder.
That's like real life.
Hardly know her.
I am so very concerned about people's dating habits now.
I'm so.
But that is the general idea of it. There are other antagonists in play, but they're probably not going to feature too much in this particular adventure, because we are running the adventure from the core book, the Last Chamig. If anyone is familiar with how busy I've been recently, I'm sorry, I just do not have the time to homebrew an entire adventure at the moment. I really don't.
It's
I
fine.
think it's in Chamigzia.
You think it's in Chamigzio?
Found it.
That's where I'm guessing.
We can go home now.
Yeah? We can
I
just
think, I
roll the
think we
credits?
take it. We should take a train through Chamigzia, see if we see it.
Otherwise, other announcements. For those who have been supporting the new video over on YouTube, I really appreciate it. It is already the most successful video I have done, especially for the first 24 hours or something like that.
The most successful video on YouTube, yeah.
Yep, most successful ever YouTube video.
Mr. Michael Beast, watch yourself.
Look, at least I can actually smile. Like, fuck, that guy looks like a sociopath. I'm not hearing a disagreement from anyone, and that's kind of also scary.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm not a
14 children
Mr.
for-
Beast defender. What? I think he's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
No, that's me.
Oh, that's true.
Look,
I
let-
apologize for the insult to weirdo kind.
I let 90% of those jokes pass, but I got to take, the one shot out of 10.
Yeah, no, you gotta, every now and again.
Yeah.
But for the most part, Wilderfeast does all happen in the one area known as the One Land. It's kind of a green apocalypse, so the world has fallen apart and then pulled itself together again. And at the center of it is the Ark, which is pretty much where all the rich and the elite live. And they pretty much rely on everyone else outside of the Ark to survive, to bring them food and resources.
It's a
and everything else.
post-apocalypse, I believe, is the term that they use.
Post-apocalypse?
Yeah. It's like bad shit happened, and then aliens came along and built a bunch of stuff, and then they tried to leave, and they all died in the process. And now this is just what remains, and we're
Rip
just all
them.
just hanging out.
Now, it is suspected that the disease that is affecting a lot of the monsters has something to do with the Ark, or perhaps the Charter, which are kind of like a rich merchant guild that operates in the Ark. There's no
Charter D's nuts.
There's no evidence of this, however.
It's in this morning.
Oh no! Look, she's awake and ready to go. I'm loving it.
I'm excited.
Now, for those who are familiar with the channel, we do have hero points. For this game, though, we are going to be calling them spice points.
What does a spice point do, Matt?
I'm glad you asked. Spice point will allow our players to roll with advantage, which is slightly different in this system, where instead of having to get a 5+ on a d6, they only need a 4+. So it'll make things easier.
Let's go. That's going to be so much easier.
I love lowering DCs. Can I do that in Pathfinder?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
that was worth a shot, chat.
But yeah, I think that's all I really need to do for introductions stuff. Well, at least introducing all these things before we actually get the game started. So, character introductions. Who wants to go first?
Left to right.
Left to right? All right.
We always go left to right. Let's go right to left for once in our goddamn lives.
We've done that before, but that's not how you read books.
That's how you read manga.
Yeah, but I think it's annoying that that's how you read manga. I think that they should just mirror manga so that I can read it right to or left to right. It throws me off so hard having to read right to left. It's honestly my biggest barrier to becoming a weeb.
I vote for Talbot go first.
You volunteered now, yep.
Why are we making me do this? Just because I have strong opinions about manga?
Strong
You
opinions.
decided to be difficult, live with the consequences.
God damn it. Fine, I'll start. I'm Turbo Moss Mullet. I spent my life in the open plains, scrounging to live off the barest scraps, hunting by luring creatures onto the train tracks and allowing that great beautiful metal beast to strike them down where they stood, then salvaging the meaty scraps and salting them for my favorite meal, salted meat jerky.
I'm sorry. Of all the food that you could have chosen, you went for salted meat jerky.
I'm telling you, he's an autistic little man, and it's his comfort food.
So he basically just makes train chips.
Yeah.
See, I feel sorry for everyone at like the end of the line where, you know, the train arrives and it's like, God damn it, there's another blood smear all over the front. All right, get the hose out.
All of these
Scrape it off.
I
make one
imagine the magic. Yeah, there's like magic that these trains run by magic. So
yes,
I'm pretty sure the magic
they do.
deals with
They
it.
run they run along ley lines.
There's a lot of, they run on the ley lines, but it's also kind of a lot of science that's so advanced that no one really understands how it works.
Sure,
Chestnut.
but
Yeah,
like,
are they-
we're not maintaining them.
No.
Are they Frito ley lines?
No, I think you should go next now.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Let me stop laughing at my own joke one second.
Love it.
Bonjour, I am AEST. I come from far off lands, and we mostly eat bones and scavenge for scraps of what is left over. We have developed our own ghost peppers, you see, so we need constant source of death to keep them healthy and our bellies warm. What else do you want from me?
What is a ghost pepper?
It is a pepper made of ghosts. Keep up.
See, I knew about that from last week. And
But you forgot, and it has the same impact even when you hear it the second time.
right.
Oh, goodness. Well, hi there, I'm playing Punch, and she's a gal from a village, and one time she got a little bit hungry. She decided she could have a bit of a snack on this little man who was making a rough house with the other monsters, and turns out that was a bad idea. Turns out he was infected. So now she gone and got herself some purple skin. But that's fine, because she loves having some nice slow roasted meat with that crumbly moss on top of it and smoked paprika.
That does sound good. Not gonna lie to you.
Look, fair warning to everyone watching this. Don't play this game while hungry.
Yeah, no, we ate beforehand.
I haven't, but
Have some snacks nearby or something, because goddamn, this game is about food.
this game is food.
You probably can't see it from the map, but there are things like the barley line, and the white pepper line, and the
curry
sweet
lines.
leaf line.
And the tastiest thing, Hattie's tears.
You know, you
Yes.
just put some
there.
Hattie's tears over your porridge in the morning.
I've also got the marrow line. I'm not sure if that's for bone marrow or for marrow the vegetable.
I don't know. I kind of don't
Considering-
want to know.
Considering it runs along big bones, it's
It can be two things. It can be a vegetable grown out of bone.
Really? Sorry, we'll switch over to the map in a second, but I've allowed my players the drawing tools.
That was a joke for us, okay?
Alright, Sue.
can't go back inside yet. I am Tsunami. I have a big cleaver. It's real long and it makes great for cutting fish.
Fair enough. Oh, we should actually say what weapons everyone's using, or what tools at the very least.
Maybe.
That might be relevant.
That's also something we should probably explain to people beforehand, is there aren't really any classes in this system.
No, there's no classes, there's no actual leveling.
Oh, is there no progression? Do we not progress?
You do progress. You progress
Yeah.
by eating things.
Oh, right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
eat things. I forgot we ate things. I'm gonna be
Eat
so
the
surreal.
raisins
I
of the
forgot.
knowledge.
I forgot the central mechanic of the game.
Look,
There's also tool progression.
there is.
Is there?
For further techniques?
Okay.
So you get there. Those are effectively the closest thing that you get to levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just meal progression.
But the game, for the most part, is designed to kind of be played in a like short to mid-term campaigns, so like a couple of months to maybe a year at the most. Not really designed for like the long haul campaigns. So I was like, it's gonna be fun. Let's do this.
Yeah, because there's no real, like, ceiling, like, power ceiling, so it's very easy to get to a point where there's just no challenge.
Yeah, and it's also a case of you might just start running into monsters where it's like, we will literally get nothing from eating this thing. Well, donate it to the local village, increase harmony. But there's one last person that needs to be introduced. Hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I'm Obscura, and the lovely visage you see before you is my LG buddy Deaton. We're kind of in a share buddy situation, but you don't have to worry about it, because tonight we're starting a journey to save a poor dying species from extinction. Are we ready to get going? We ready to start?
Sure.
Yeah, why not? Let's go. Now we're gonna let everyone just kind of absorb the drawings first.
The mess.
I should point out these weren't all put here by the players.
Yeah, anything that's in white is absolutely made by hooligans. All the red stuff is from the actual map itself.
Yep, bigger than D's nuts.
Listen, that was the peak of comedy.
We have some male tears down to the south here.
I didn't know that letters could cry.
She say, oh, that's what she said.
She say, yo.
Oh. But tonight's adventure is going to be happening on the Sen coast in Chamigzia, the Titan Desert.
I'm sorry, are we on the coast or are we in the desert? What? Those seem like two separate places.
You're along the
And
rice
it's
line.
Sand either way, so.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, when it comes down to it, what's the difference between a beach and a desert?
Ocean.
The amount of rain.
Yes, that is actually the definition and the difference.
Yeah.
Like, remember, Antarctica is a desert.
Mm-hmm.
Could Mr. thinks Antarctica exists.
It's one ice wall. The ice wall is a desert.
Correct.
Well, beginning tonight's adventure, food is starting to run low in your den. So it is time to kind of head out to one of the local station towns to resupply your food and supplies, get watered, that kind of thing. Now, you know the nearest closest location is a station town by the name of Bhusag.
That.
Ooh.
And
Okay, we're not going there. We're going in the complete opposite direction. Let's get off these rails.
Yep. Over to the Sen coast. Let's go.
We're heading straight for the Ark.
Yeah, straight for. Let's go kill some giants.
yeah,
Do the giants even have stat blocks?
New map so quick.
well, we're not going to have you on the world map forever. But this is where Stationtown Bhusag is.
Stationtown Bhusag looks big.
It is a pretty big city. Now, for all of you, it's pretty common knowledge that... already started the drawing. It's pretty common knowledge that about 15 years ago, the Charter, becoming concerned with an uprising from some of the local people, started on a expedition, to be nice, to eliminate and cause the extinction of the Chamig, which the local people use as they build their villages upon the backs of them. The Charter, for the most part, was largely successful, and the species as a whole is almost wiped out, and it is a rare time to ever see one. But navigation to Stationtown Bhusag, we're going to be doing our first test. So, what I need from everyone is to do a traversal roll.
I can
Now,
do that.
You can use any of your styles for this, because I kind of want to see how it goes, and we're just going to be kind of explaining the mechanics for it.
Do we have a map?
Well, I think this is just a X success sort of thing.
No. Well, I gotta give a reasoning, don't I?
You have been to Stationtown Bhusag a couple of times, so...
swiftly
How-
traverse then.
I will precisely.
Oh, I right clicked to roll a test. I was struggling there. Question.
Yeah.
So we're probably like hitching a ride on a train there. Can I get advantage because I have train autism?
Well, whew.
I feel like my
I'm
swimming
advocating
pass is
for
gonna
I
myself.
know.
My swimming trait's not going to be useful in this game.
What do you reckon, chat? We're gonna let a train go past?
Well, considering they are probably going real quick.
Well, the station towns are called that because they are the station towns. They're where the
That's where they stop,
yeah.
whether
And-
or not our den is near one.
Oh, Unfortunately, there will not be a train passing nearby.
Oh, you're so mean to me.
Yes.
I get it anyway. Eat that, Matt.
Everyone's doing tricky traversals.
I ain't.
I did swim.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a tricky
Dinosaur.
little guy.
I did a precise traversal following all the paths.
A big liar.
You're a big liar?
Yeah.
I'm a big sneaker.
Yeah.
Big into sneakery.
Well, the trip for the most part doesn't take you too long. Your den's not too far from the station town, or at least at this point in time. It's very much more of a case of you're wilders, so you don't really fit in with the rest of the peoples around here.
Or are we wilders?
You're wilders or
Wilder,
wilders.
won't they? I'm on fire tonight.
Absolutely.
Must be the ghost peppers.
Now, we definitely have enough successes, or at least enough action, to traverse to the station town without any issues.
Hooray!
As you arrive, you'll find that there's a Chamig just outside town. You know from just kind of looking at it that it's probably about, although it's an adult, it's probably about half the size of what a fully grown Chamig should be. And from what you know of the Chamsin villages, it should be a lot larger than this. But there is a person just kind of washing off the Chamig.
That's a big job.
It is a big job.
You think they're just like mopping it?
Well, they've got like the buckets out and everything else, and they're kind of
You
giving it
need
the
like
rub
a
down.
fire hydrant to mop this thing, to wash this thing.
Well, it's
Like,
about
these
this.
are huge.
This one is about the size of a semi-trailer,
Okay.
so still very
So-
big, but you can tell it's also small for its species.
Fascinating. Anyway,
Make sure that if you get like spices, they aren't too spicy.
we will be getting ghost peppers.
Yeah.
But the last time we had ghost peppers, I couldn't feel the top of my mouth for days.
Soon you won't be able to feel any of your mouth. It'll be fine.
That doesn't sound nice. That sounds quite painful.
Makes it a lot easier to deal with the burnt food, though.
Just don't burn our food.
Stop bringing me chunks of meat that taste like train.
Train taste
Burning
is an
food.
elegant, elegant aftertaste that, makes one feel at home with the ley lines around here. It's a big part about being a part of the wild lands. The taste of train.
It's like rocks and oil.
And, if you guys don't know the difference from an arc steel mana forge locomotive and an arc steel mana bus locomotive, then you aren't able to comment on the train taste.
See,
No, I'm pretty sure I can tell it tastes like train.
It doesn't even taste anything. It just causes insult.
Insufferable the entire time. Oh no. What have we gotten ourselves into?
5 seconds in argument. This is already my favorite team.
Fuck. Look, a distraction.
well, if you want to go foraging, or sorry, did foraging in town, you absolutely can.
We call that shopping, but continue.
Yeah. Because this is a town, you're probably going to hate me for this. But this will be a horde roll instead of a search or... No, it is search, isn't it? Yes. So, it'll be a horde roll, and depending on what style you use will be the kind of food that you get. Now, I do have to ask, who's in charge of the pantry?
Probably not Torbo. No one's gonna let Torbo be in charge of the pantry.
Well, this is more a player thing than a character thing.
This is admin. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, only 2 of us have actually put our stuff in the pantry.
I mean, that's a clear answer.
Where is the pantry?
Gotta
Oh, sorry,
open
3
up
of us.
the team thing in.
Oh, I
is it
forgot you're
in-
called the Croquette Express.
Yeah.
in the journal.
Oh, let me put in my stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, I've been slacking.
My macro still says the wrong thing. It still says display the Cool Ranch kids, and I'm so glad we went for something good.
Look, I kind of like the Cool Ranch kids, but I also really liked Croquette Express.
It's definitely more appropriate to the story and setting than Cool Ranch kids.
Hey, everyone! I invented a new sauce. It's called Cool Ranch.
Sure, kid.
It's just salad cream.
Why would
So-
you mix cream from salad?
So I thought up the title for one of our games in this as "This is the way the croquette crumbles." That also works with Cool Ranch.
Oof. I'm so
wait,
good at shopping.
So wait, were we doing horde or search?
Horde, because this is a town.
Okay.
I precisely hoard to find exactly what I need.
Sons of bitches.
Oh no.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna be a turbo success.
2 successes. Great.
Not particularly great ones, though.
Well,
Turbo succeeded with a 6.
more to the point, you succeeded with a 7. So to explain for people, the D6s that they're rolling represent their skills. This is me trying to make sure I got that right. Represent your styles. and you kind of create a dice pool. And once you create your dice pool, if you roll a 5 or more on the d6s, you succeed. Now, the action dice, which is the d8, is what represents how successful you are. Now, Turbo has been very successful here.
Yeah.
Big quality.
And for the precise horde, Turbo, what ingredient do you want? It has to be an ingredient you already know about. Can't be a spice.
Okay. So it can't be salt.
No, it can't be salt. I'm sorry.
Don't we automatically
Okay.
get our staples?
You do, but this is extra.
Yeah.
I think we do. Torbo, he's heard about this new thing that people have been coming up with, where they take like little thin strips of meat and they like fry them until they're like crispy, and then they crinkle them into like little bits. He wants bacon bits.
Bacon bits?
Bacon bits.
So we've all discovered bacon bits before? Okay. Well,
Yeah, he heard about them from a friend.
you may add 7 servings of bacon bits to the pantry.
Hell yeah. Pantry person, get on that.
I'll do it.
Now, Haunch, a swift one.
Yeah, you know those people who just kind of like go into the grocery store and go directly where they want to go
Yeah.
and then fuck right off? That's me.
Well, you managed to pick up a couple of supplies for the den, but for the most part, you actually found a street snack. Did you want
What's
to
her name?
describe what the street snack was, or did you want to leave it to me?
The street snack are these weird little like puffy dough pastry things. I'm pretty sure what she heard them called was something like Ollie's balls.
Nope, not gonna take the bite. Not gonna do it.
What are
Well,
they filled with?
This is a prior warning. Practically everything I'm going to find are bastardized versions of Dutch treats.
I was worried you were going to say everything you find is just going to be bowls, so this is better.
this is better. I'm much more okay with this.
I mean, there are a lot of Dutch things in Bolland.
Well, you gain a snack, which upon eating, you will gain 7 stamina. Sorry, 3
Nice.
stamina.
Oh,
Wow, took away full stamina.
Now, snacks are things that the players, the wilders, can use at later times, like when they're actually hunting a big creature, to restore stamina if they need to. And from the combat we had the other week, they're probably going to need to.
depends on how much you try and thrash us this time.
I mean, I know how to thrash you better now. Is that comforting?
Yeah.
Thrash us.
Yay. Yeah, you have to declare your target, Matt.
I'm
Have
going
you
to.
read the rules for how you have to declare your target?
I have read the rules. I did the full read through this week. It's fine.
Hey, Matt, does this count as scavenging? No, as foraging, sorry?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, no, let me be clear. This is foraging. You are officially doing foraging. It's just you have to use horde instead of search.
Yeah,
Let
how
me
do
be
I-
clear.
Let me be
How
clear.
can I show you a thing that I have?
I've got your card sheet up already.
Okay, so I find detritus.
Oh yay!
Garbage.
So we got
Oh,
that
right.
going for us.
You find poison garbage. I forgot. I remember this now.
Cool.
You find poison garbage that poisons us, but it's great for you.
Yeah, it doesn't poison me.
Yeah, because you're a scavenger and you can't become poisoned from food. So you can add
Iron
detritus. Ow. Tell me what detritus do you find?
So I'm just like wandering about, and behind this shop, that's like I guess some kind of butchery, they've like thrown out all this perfectly good meat. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a bit green.
As you're kind of gathering up this
like
meat, one of the
legs in
cooks
hand.
comes from the inside the shop with a broom and just starts waving in your direction, be like, "Go out, go, go." But you managed to get away with your your detritus.
How many servings did I get? It just said H for me. I don't know what that means.
I don't know. Harmony.
And our harmony is at full at the moment. I believe that's 3.
Sure. Can we consume harmony? How does harmony go down?
So, harmony goes down if you go wild. So instead of using a D8, you roll a D20 instead.
Oh, when I go absolutely buck wild, it uses harmony? Okay.
If you fail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because losing harmony is a real bad thing, because it hurts everyone. Like, all the communities around you suffer if you lose harmony. Like, the health of every community nearby goes down.
Never failed.
Couldn't possibly. Never ever.
Absolutely never.
Good to know. Juliet's bottled water.
Now. Otherwise. Sue. It's as you're kind of wandering around the town trying to figure out where you can get, a bunch of stuff for the den so you don't have to come back here again. Because the looks that some people are throwing are a little bit awkward. You almost run into a balding man wearing glasses.
Oh.
And as you almost collide, he stops and goes, "Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. Oh, you're quite a specimen." He kind of adjusts his glasses a little bit.
I'm not
This
specimen.
man,
I
this
am
man
too.
wants to carnally.
In a biblical manner. Ooh. No. He goes, "Yes. Oh, you're Sue. Hello. I'm Chow. Pleasure to meet you."
Greetings, Chow. Goodbye.
Before you go,
I'm just walking away.
before you
Yes.
go, I don't know a polite way to say this. Are you a wilder?
I'm a wilder. How could you tell?
He looks a little bit uncomfortable by that. But he goes, "Well, I'm wondering if you'd be able to help out myself and some associates."
What do you require assistance with?
Well, myself and my associates are students, scholars, archaeologists. We try to discover lost things and things from the past. And by discovering things from the past, we can better enable our future, a brighter, shining future for everyone.
Man, this guy's using a lot of words to say he's a nerd.
Now, unfortunately, on one of our more recent digs, we were coming close to what we hope is a big find. He comes in a little bit closer. I think we have found a clutch of Chamig eggs.
Matt, how familiar am I with Chamigs?
You'd be pretty familiar. Most wilders have a pretty good knowledge of like the animals and the monsters and everything else. It's a part of your training.
That sounds pretty important.
And you're aware that as far as you know, the species is almost extinct. So finding a clutch of them would be a big deal.
Some delicious, delicious eggs.
That sounds like a very good thing. He's trying to keep his voice down, but it's still like a stage whisper.
Yeah.
It's still quite audible.
It's still booming more than a little, yeah. And so the problem, however, is that as we were uncovering these eggs, or at least trying to, we were attacked by a giant creature, a monster, unfortunately. We weren't really able to catch sight of it, unfortunately, but me and my associates, we're just archaeologists. We're scholars. We don't know the first thing about fighting.
Well, the first thing about fighting, and I start going off on a random fucking tangent of just how to use how to heft and throw a sword.
I really enjoy the fact that all of our characters are autistic.
No, it's so accurate. No.
To his credit, he listens to your entire spiel, and there are points where he even takes notes. He has a small little like notebook that he's put together himself that he kind of jots down some of the things that you say in there. But that was very fascinating.
You're welcome. Anyways, see you later.
I was wondering if you could help us hunt down the monster.
Oh. Okay. That sounds like something we can do.
Oh, I feel like I should have just started with that now. Well, okay then. Do you have other associates? Should we meet on the edge of town?
Hang on. Let me click the buttons to find out more about. Yes, I have a pack. We are the Croquette Express.
Oh, an entire pack. Oh, this is much better than getting the charter to do anything.
Yes, their fees are much too high.
I love that with your intonation of imagining that you're putting everything that Matt is saying into ChatGPT.
Well then, edge of town near the station?
Of course. We can do that.
Well, what's everyone else doing after you've kind of collected your goods?
Succeeding, I believe.
As soon as Torbo has done his shopping, he has climbed onto the roof of a building overlooking the train tracks.
Yeah.
And he's watching the trains.
I was literally about to say that Haunch is finding the tallest building and is attempting to climb it.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Do we
that's
think
fair.
Torbo knows all the serial numbers for each of the trains that pass through?
Serial, make, model.
Only the really, really popular ones he knows the serial number on.
Like the prisoner trains?
No. Like the food shipment train.
Ah.
Which everyone knows are a model MX370 Arkan Steel Magic Forge.
I hope you
because
remember
they're
all of these that
better.
you're recording.
They're better for pulling refrigerator cars because they have excess electricity generation to power the refrigerators.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
seriously. I hope you're writing this down.
Yeah, it will be
Like a
at the end.
steel trap.
I've added an extra page to the journal called Train Facts. Go nuts.
I know there is a way to generate a command for Nightbot that will just kind of pop up a random fact if you put them in beforehand.
We have to do trivia at the end of this now.
Oh no. Don't make me do trivia. Though it has been a while.
Then we'll see if Juliet can remember any of it.
You're the furious type.
Right?
I mean, I'm not gonna say no.
No? Alright.
I'll to a whole page in the journal.
Just for you.
Or just for train facts in general, because I'm pretty sure other people also think of train facts.
Probably.
It'll happen, I'm sure. Otherwise, eventually you'll kind of reconnect and get back together again. Having gotten together as much food and kind of used up what meager finances you had left. Or meager supplies you had left with which to trade. But, by the looks of things, Sue has found a job for all of you.
Yeah, everyone else is looking for food. Sue manages to find the opposite of food.
Work?
Effort.
Oh. Yeah, no, that works.
What has this job offered to pay us?
That's a great question, Matt. Did I ask any of that or get any?
No, you did not.
He said a good hunt, and you're like, I'm on board.
There is a large monster, and we have to go fight it. We will meet the guy outside of the town.
Did you get this guy's name or anything?
Yes. No.
Okay.
As in, yes, you got his name. No, you don't remember it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should meet him outside of town then.
So, this is very important. If anyone ever comes up to talk to you again, please find one of us. Not Torbo, unless it's train related, but one of us.
I will attempt to find one of us. I
Yeah,
don't know
now.
who one of us is, but I will attempt to find them.
How's that boy? Took way too many blows to his head.
How you say? Did you say something?
No, honey, it's fine. Just keep going. You're doing great.
Thank you.
He's about
I am
3
doing fine.
Yeah, hold on.
Monty is about 3 pickles short of a jar.
Yeah.
God, it smells like wrong dog in here.
What's wrong, dog?
So many things. Thank you for asking.
God damn it! That would have gotten me too.
See, I heard
listen,
it. I was
that-
like, I know the setup.
I knew the setup. Juliet knew the setup.
I was not prepared for that.
But I was like Torbo's 100% asking.
Absolutely would fall up for it. Now, as for finding Chow, he is currently cooing over the Chamig outside of town. Absolutely smitten with this thing. He's like giving it the scritches under its massive head, and you know, he's helping as much as he possibly can with the care and maintenance for this
You
massive
should be
creature.
using a brush to scratch that thing.
And yeah, eventually
There's
one
no
of the
way your
villagers does
hand
give
is
him a
gonna do
brush.
anything.
You could probably use your hand on, like, the soft parts, not the shell.
Monsters don't have
scratch it.
soft parts. Don't be silly.
Turtles do.
This isn't
Like
a
their
turtle. This is a
necks.
Charmig.
I mean, Charmigs are just giant turtles.
There are no real-world analogs in this game
Oh, dear
at
God.
all.
Do I have to show you the pelican?
It has
no such
teeth.
thing
It's
as
not a
rice.
real pelican.
There's no such thing as regular rice or sushi or tea. That doesn't exist.
Well, what about the otters?
Oh, regular otters absolutely exist.
Otter, I hardly know her.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
damn it.
Rack otters, those are the ones you gotta watch out for.
Yeah.
All right, so we're meeting Mr. Chow.
Who is currently scritching the giant Charmig, but yes, or at least the decently sized Charmig.
I loved you in Sonic Adventure 2.
I have a question. I couldn't help but notice you look like you might be Professor Chow, who wrote a basic encyclopedia on how to identify the different Arkensteel rail cars that operate on the Leyline network. Is that you?
Yes, actually. I did that as an undergraduate. I had a
Oh my god!
I had a
Oh,
minor in
Mr.
Archaeological
Chow.
train technology.
I love your work. I have that. I read it every night before bed.
That seems a little extreme, but it was very enjoyable to write.
Torbo pulls out his well-worn copy and goes, "Can you sign it for me?"
Sure, I'll sign it.
I was gonna sidle up to Haunch and just be like, I didn't know you could read.
Me neither did I. I mean, neither can I, but you know.
Oh god.
He signs the essay for you, or the book for you.
It's an encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia,
It's a book.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a book.
Fortunately, or unfortunately, I don't do much in the way of mobile archaeology anymore. I'm more about static locations. I'm actually meeting a wilder by the name of Sue.
Oh yeah. I know Sue. He's one of my friends. He's not the sharpest among us, although he does have a really sharp weapon.
We just smash cut to Sue slicing a watermelon clean in two with one slice. Well, I'm like I said, I'm supposed to be meeting him here, and we're going on a grand adventure.
Did he sign us up for another adventure without telling us first? Ugh, I hate when he does that. Although, obviously, I'm willing to do anything if it involves helping the amazing Miss Professor Chow, who is so knowledgeable about so many things.
Well, once the rest of your group gathers here, I will explain more of the job, or at least where we're going. Now, I'm assuming eventually you'll all kind of gather again.
Oh, I sort of assumed we were gathered and Torvo just ran ahead.
Yeah.
Torvo just saw Mr. Chow, saw Chow and was like, "Oh my god, is that the train guy?" And everyone was like, "What?"
Well, when he finally greets you as a whole group, he's accompanied by 12 other students. And he says, "Well, this is my team. The location that we're going for the archaeological dig is in the Mohang fossil beds.
Taking every inch of my self-control.
Yeah? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
As I explained to Sue, we found what we believe to be a clutch of Chamig eggs there, or at least the evidence of them. If we can find them, if we can bring them back, it would mean the restoration of the species.
Well, that certainly sounds like a noble goal.
Sue already said that you'd be more than happy to join us and fight the giant monster that stopped us from finishing off the dig.
How nice of Sue.
And
I'm assuming he didn't ask many of them follow-up questions.
not much in the way of follow-up questions, but there's also not a lot of extra information I can give you. We were kind of ambushed by the monster.
Like, how are you intending to pay for our services?
Well, yes, about that. He kind of does the thing, like tapping the two fingers together. We are poor students. We don't have a lot in the way of money. However, whatever we have whatever we have left over is yours. Like, you'll be fully credited with the find, and restoring the species will make you legendary.
Torbo raises his hand.
Yes, Torbo.
I was just wondering, because I had a follow-up question. Is it true that you think that the train network was laid down by a bunch of aliens who
Okay, so anyway,
were seeking to colonize the planet?
how many eggs do you think there are, and how many do you need?
Well, if it's a full clutch, we'd be looking at anywhere between 6 to a dozen.
I'm assuming these eggs are of some considerable size.
Oh, yes, massive. He kind of holds out his hands to indicate something the size of, like, a big soccer ball.
So, like, 2 would feed 4 people?
Well, theoretically, yes.
Neat, we will take 2 eggs.
I guess the species would only really need 4.
I mean, there's no guarantee that all them dear eggs are all fertilized.
Well, and that is true as well. We do have some means to figure out if they are fertilized or not, but... Well, at the very least, 2 eggs will be yours. Any of the other unfertilized ones you can also have.
Sounds delicious.
My daddy used to be able to test the eggs, give them a big old spin. If they kept spinning, he knew there was something there in there.
That sounds needlessly mean. Why are you spinning babies?
Or scrambled eggs.
God,
I heard that you're
Although this is not a
able to
train fact we're leaving
by,
behind.
like, holding them up to the light, and then if they look like they have a train inside them, that means that they're fertile. And if they look like they have, like, just sort of a blob inside them, that means they're infertile.
So I should inform you that trains do not come from eggs.
Well, yeah, I know that. They come from the aliens. That's what you said in your paper.
And as much as I would love to discuss it, we probably should set out at least soon.
Don't worry, we can talk
let's.
about it as we walk.
Amazing.
Yes, now is a great time to set out. We shall proceed.
Now, you are currently in Stationtown Bhusag, and you are heading for Mohang Fossil Beds.
Can we only walk along the connections as drawn on this map?
Yes, for the most part.
Okay.
This is what is known as a bubble map.
I don't care how memorial that view is. I want to go to Lake Often.
Let's go to Lake Often.
Yeah, going to Lake Often.
By the way, the whole time we're walking, I want you guys to imagine the part of Jurassic Park where like the little kid is talking Professor Grant's ear off about dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That's the vibe Torbo's bringing to the table.
Juliet, I have a nephew. Please. Please. I know what this is like. I can hear it right now. Please.
Well, no, this is
That's
great,
what-
because usually you're the ones who have to deal with this. But now someone else gets to deal with it. Nice try, Nick. So, the plan is to head to Lake sometimes,
Yeah.
or Lake often at the very least. Well, I shall need a traversal roll from everyone.
I love that someone just attempted to just draw in a connection.
Yeah, that was Nick.
Oh, that was so good.
Like A for effort.
And this is absolutely where I should have.
It is a particularly well-worn path, Matt.
Not really.
God damn.
How do we go? Oh, okay.
I should have gone wild on it too. As I have aquatic features, I know where all the swimming spots are.
Unfortunately, you're not quite able to. You manage to get to lake sometimes. Unfortunately, this time it's kind of dry. And for the most part, it's just kind of polluted silt and salt mixed in together. At this point in the season, well, earlier in the season, after the water has come through and the rains have come through, it's a lot easier to kind of filter out the salt, and people make a decent living collecting it.
So Matt, would you say that this lake is perhaps a terminal basin?
Maybe?
Okay. Those tend to be like the Great Salt Lake, for example, is a terminal basin, and it's they tend to accumulate mineral content because there's no outflow.
Ah. See,
Yeah,
I forget that
paying
you're.
attention.
Forget that you've actually spent a lot of time around the Salt Lake, so.
I mean, not around it, in the same state as it.
Well, in this particular case, no one has built a city nearby.
It's just not that great, you know?
It's not a great idea, I don't think.
I think it's a fine idea unless the lake is in risk of drying up.
But as you arrive, give me 1 second. You know what? That'll work well. As you arrive, it's getting pretty late in the evening. The sun is starting to set, and you can tell from the horizon that clouds are starting to gather. And a desert storm is going to be on you any moment.
I've never felt more American.
So, Wilders, what is your plan to deal with the storm? Remember, you have an archaeological team with you that also need a little bit of protection.
We shall dig. Bury ourselves in the ground.
You are the professionals.
What?
You are the Wilders. Like, you are the Rangers in this situation.
We don't know anything about digging underground. That's your guys' job.
I will say,
we do have shovels.
Your archaeological expeditions do tend to be more digging oriented than what we do.
We do have a lot of shovels. Well, I'm sure we can do something.
Usually when a sandstorm starts up, I just sort of curl up into the fetal position and rock back and forth till it's over.
Usually when he does that, I just go and I dig a hole and I just push him into it.
It's very mean.
Hey, I put the cover on top so you don't get all the dust on you.
There are two options.
Well, what skill do you want to use for this, Al? Because we'll go left to right. If you're going to be a supervisor for this?
I will use my display skill.
Yep. I was going to suggest display.
Show them how to dig.
Yeah.
In mime.
I hate how successful that was.
You see, it's just you go down like this, and then up like this, and then you just repeat until the hole. I shouldn't be explaining this to you. I'm sure you know how to do it, but just in case you needed a reminder.
Well, for the most part, because these are archaeologists, they're more used to precision digging as opposed to, furious trench digging in order to hide out a sandstorm/thunderstorm.
I mean, if you think about it, there is a bit of precision involved, because if you miss the ground, that's bad. You can't dig air. Silly.
I really like that Al really could have gotten 3 successes there.
I mean, yeah, but the extra successes won't matter unless you got something special for it.
Yeah, you could probably spend that on a trait.
You can actually use your grit to improve the...
I don't know what anyone is talking about.
Oh, no, that
right
is
now.
true.
Mm-hmm.
So you can bump that up to an 8 if you like. So you can use grit on any time you get a extra success that you don't need. For instance, in this case, you have 1 extra success. So you spend the grit in order to increase the...
If he spent his skill point, he would actually have 2 successes, and it would go up to...
I don't know what anyone is talking about.
So, Reset. What they're suggesting is you do that.
I have no idea what you did.
So
You turned your 4 into a 5, so there's
Fantastic.
3 successes. 1 for the check and 2 to spend on traits.
Fantastic.
Spend both of those extra successes on a grit to then increase the quality of your success to 8.
I'm so good at mime.
Did someone?
So that's an
I
8.
recall someone at some point made the grit and insight like general things.
I did.
As like items. Could someone make those general to everyone? And by someone I mean Matt.
where is grit? There it is.
I did indeed create them.
Everyone is owner.
I created all the cleaver stuff and all of the whatever other stuff that I used.
I'm going to be setting up a compendium, like a proper compendium for all of these, and just do up a module for it.
Why is there an exclamation? It's capital grit.
I love capital grit.
Capital grit. All right. So, how are you handling the storm?
Well, based off of our instructions, I guess the thing that would make sense would be to start digging. So I'm going to use Mighty Strike to dig.
My strike to dig? I like it. It makes sense.
Belly.
I mean, that will be a success. We're up to 10. Tobo.
I'm going to swiftly craft
Yeah.
a blanket to sort of cover the hole.
Fair enough, to kind of use as a tornado cover or storm cover.
Easy.
All right, we're up to 15. You managed to manufacture a decent enough blanket. Haunch?
Ain't you folks ever seen what the ground dogs do? And she's just gonna bend over and just start digging out with both hands. And it goes horribly.
I'm glad no one's going wild for this.
No. I'm saving that one for later.
Yeah.
Because of course, I need to get that 40 damage hit in.
Yeah, you want to get that 40 damage?
I absolutely want to get a 40 damage hit.
Well, all of you put in the effort to kind of prepare for digging out, to survive this storm as it kind of hits. For the most part, the archaeologists are safe. And all of you kind of get into your various covers, get the blankets over the holes, and you're good to go.
Oh, I just cover the archaeologists, and then Turbo does what he said he was going to do. That being curling into the fetal position and rocking back and forth until it's over.
Well, does anyone grab Turbo?
No, he's enjoying
stand in
this.
front of the wave Turbo, considering I have natural armor and would probably not be as disturbed by the sand.
Fair enough. I'm happy with that.
Oh, Sue's just doing the meme with the guy like standing in front of the kid who's asleep, taking all the knives and bullets in the back.
Yeah.
He's trying to attack the storm.
I attacked the storm. It's no storm elemental. I attacked the storm anyway. The storm hits, and it lasts for a good hour or two. As
Roll your strike roll then.
I don't have to do it. I'm describing what happens.
You said the storm hits. Where's your
Oh
strike
dear
roll?
God. It lasts for a good couple of hours as the thunder strikes. Sue, You specifically get struck multiple times.
Ow.
Torbo, you also get hit a little bit, but, you know, you're both kind of strong enough to weather this.
Torbo's taking a sand bath. This is how he gets clean.
Stop holding your sword up, you idiot! It's metal!
Doesn't even realize he's doing it.
Just kind of casually just holding it up, protecting
Well,
from
yeah,
everyone.
it's like a 7-foot long sushi knife.
Ow. About halfway through the storm, the lead archaeologist, Chow, turns to you and goes, "Oh no. We left some of the equipment outside."
I mean, it's been at least a half hour. I think it's dead.
Oh no.
Probably should have said something in first, 10 seconds or so.
Well, we were so concerned with being protected and, not us.
Dang.
Oh.
I love that you're just taking the credit for the artwork on display here.
I assume they meant owls.
Yeah. But welcome on in either way.
Esther!
The storm doesn't completely clear until morning when you're safe to kind of exit your holes, and it does take a little while to kind of dig yourselves out again. For those who require the help, Sue and Torbo are there and ready to help. Unfortunately, some of the survival equipment that the archaeologists were using were destroyed. Unfortunately, this does mean that your next traversal roll will be made at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, sure.
Do we have any spice points to start with?
No.
What if, we say we're fine eating any of these archaeologists that, don't quite look like they're going to make it?
Well, that is a question. Before you set off on your traversal, did you want to forage at all here?
It's probably a good idea.
I'll forage.
Bad idea.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And yeah.
What kind of role is it now? Is it still a horde?
No, it's the search now.
Search.
Are these at disadvantage or all neutral checks?
These are neutral.
I will make.
Oh, hey, I still win.
It's a success.
I mean, for me, it's a success either way.
I'm not sure.
I get stuff out of it.
I didn't
It's
go
a
wild on
success.
that. That would have been quite awkward if I tried to go wild on that.
That would have been very awkward. Unfortunately, Sue, you don't really find anything.
No.
It's a little bit of a search around, but you're unable to kind of dig anything out. Getting the sand and grit out from underneath your scales and everything else is more the priority at the moment. But you did manage to weather the storm all by yourself and protect Torbo from danger. I don't know about the others, but I'm proud of you.
Torbo was just taking a bath. That was how Torbo's parents taught him how to get clean. They would say he was stinky, and so they would put him outside in a dust storm.
Did that help?
It's like a dust bath.
So no?
Should the abrasiveness removed something?
Yeah, I guess. Scrolling up though, Haunch. You've actually really shouting out Verve here. All right.
Just in case anyone wanted an actual artist.
Wow.
Sorry. A real artist.
How is that
Unreal.
better?
I'm a real boy.
So
Yeah.
that I can do a follow-up. There's an actual artist.
Bun is pretty amazing. That's for sure. Well.
I've got 2 for 1.
Haunch, you're actually able to find a couple of salt crystals that have coalesced during the thunderstorm. At some point, it has struck the salt bed and has caused them to kind of jut out from the ground, and are quite able to be collected.
Like wyvern's milk.
Milk.
You have a new seasoning called Sometimes Salt.
But what about often salt?
Well, it has the name Sometimes Salt because it's not always salt. It's just mostly sometimes salt. There's impurities in it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Gives it a unique taste.
It's not always ionic. It's only sometimes ionic.
It can be quite shocking.
Matt, does it taste like train?
No, it doesn't taste like train. But this particular seasoning will give someone exposed if they use it.
Oh.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing if you want to be the target of a creature. Yeah.
No, that's rad as hell.
Ow. Ow, you say. You did a tricky search.
Basically, I stole from the archaeologists.
You managed to find a singular crab that has made its way into one of the destroyed packs of the archaeologists.
Ooh, the singular crab.
A singular crab.
What does that count as?
A sun crab will restore 1 durability.
Is that a snack?
If you make it into a snack, you can also use it for your weapons to restore their durability, should they be damaged.
You're putting it.
Instead of gathering near water to breed, sun crabs wait for water to come to them. Their mild meat pairs well with condiments.
Lazy fuckers.
And Torbo. You also did a tricky search. You're able to find several crabs as well. During the resulting storm, some of them actually gathered around you. And you're kind of able to snatch them up. So you have, between the two of you, have 4 sun crabs.
Let's go.
Are they like sun chips?
A little bit. Apparently the shell is edible if you boil it enough, or you can kind of eat it raw, but not highly recommended.
It is exactly how I would eat it.
Oh yeah, no, look, I'm pretty sure Al would immediately just rip into it. You got the beak for it.
Brunch.
All right, well, I need that traversal roll from everyone. Remember, this will be at disadvantage because you're having to give a little bit of extra help to the archaeologists.
In other words, this is about to suck nuts.
I did that wrong.
Traversal.
Ignore this.
Oh my god, really?
I mean, it's a success.
It is, but it's a terrible quality success.
Oh, wow.
It's off.
Okay, so
Well, that's an
Haunch
eight.
is good for the travel.
Nick and I have both rolled terrible quality.
Yeah, win's a win.
Haunch is feeling great after all that. She's like super exfoliated.
This is at. Are we rolling at disadvantage? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. Yeah.
We all succeeded somehow.
You all succeeded, and you have. Let me.
Are we allowed to cook some snacks? By the way, is that allowed?
If you wish to cook some snacks, you can.
Cool. I just looked up the rules for cooking. I don't know when we cook.
You can cook them before you traverse from any area. I was supposed to actually ask you whether you wanted to do some cooking before you left.
Do we want to do some cooking?
Yeah,
We forage.
cooking after you forage.
I think possibly we could cook the shawl because I kind of want to be able to use that if next time we have a fight to bait creatures to walk into my snare.
You want to be exposed to monsters?
Yeah, so that they'll come after. I'll like run to the back and then I'll get exposed and then they'll try to get to me and then they'll get caught in my snare. That's my plan.
Yeah.
I have a technique called quick ignition. When your pack camps and cooks a meal, you may cook an additional meal.
Oh, cool.
Is this count as
So we can
camping,
cook
or is that when
two
we
meals.
Well,
as
you,
snacks meals or snacks something else?
you would have had to have bunkered down either way.
Yeah, you have to cook. So snacks are part of the cooking process. So when you cook, you select your ingredients and then you determine how much stamina the meal restores, which is 1 stamina for each ingredient used to make it. And then we pick an effect from our ingredients, and it can only have 1 effect. And then we can either serve it fresh, which then gives us we get we restore our stamina and then we gain the meal's effect, or we can save it for later and it becomes a snack.
And the intention here, I believe, is to have it as a snack.
And we can, if we bond, we can get harmony. I don't know how that works. I don't know how bonding works.
Well, bonding is just a
Usually
case of
work.
how you bond over the meal.
Oh, okay.
Since we're already at max harmony, we don't really need to, but next time you can delve into the train facts for us, and that'll be our bonding.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
it'll be fine.
I think that how much sometimes salt do we have? Do we only have 1 serving of sometimes salt? That was a question for Matt.
Yeah, no, you got the 7 servings of it.
Oh,
Haunch
7
did-
servings. of
Haunch did
sometimes
really
salt.
good at it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, okay,
And,
so for like future reference, the quality is the quantity of things we get.
Usually, yes. Sometimes it'll
Okay.
be a little bit different. Like some ingredients will specify, you know, the how good it is how much it does. God, I'm great at explaining things, aren't I? Your action dice will determine other factors, such as how much it reduces poison or if it gives you a damage buff to something.
Torbo makes some salted meat jerky with sometimes salt.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
which will make you exposed.
Cool. I'm gonna add that to the snacks.
Now you can spend 1 action to eat a snack when you get into combat.
And so how much harmony do we have? Because we get that number of snacks from it.
Your current harmony is 3, I believe.
Okay, so 3. Sometimes salt, jerky. And it replenishes 1 stamina. Become exposed.
You must be doing your Sue impression. It restores 1 stamina.
I was just typing.
Well, moving on. As you arrive at Butcher's Valley, this area is vast and arid. It's not a great place to travel through, but unfortunately it's kind of the quickest way to a lot of places in the area, especially if you're heading to the fossil beds. Because as much as drawing lines on a map may make you feel better, they're not necessarily actually trails.
Aww.
But as you kind of enter the valley, we see Chow kind of look over, and him and a bunch of the other students see this thing kind of glistening in the dirt and the dusty sand of this valley. It appears that they have found the fragments of an eggshell, and kind of as one, they rush over. As they rush over, however, we kind of hear a rumbling as the ground beneath them begins to collapse. And I'm going to do our break there.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'll just grab them. I have the grab 'em ability.
Just grab them all, holy shit. But yeah, we're just going to go on a short little 10-minute break, just so I can run the Twitch ads and everything else like that. I'm also making sure that I'm reading ahead on how things are going, because they're going to be jumping into the hunt pretty quickly.
I definitely know how that works.
Oh, it's got to be fun. But
The combat bit.
it's going to be the combat. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it, because I know what you're going to be fighting. But yeah,
An antlion.
not quite. Not quite. But
A lion.
We're gonna be fighting a Chamig.
not yet. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm going to run the ads. I'm going to put a poll up for our players. I don't know what the question should be.
So far.
Favorite so far? I like that. All right. Well, we'll be back in 10 minutes. We hope to see you there.
I know the question should be
What?
crumbed, battered, or not, or raw.
We need a 4-for-1 though.
Cool Ranch.
All right, let's go on the break. And we return.
Hurricane.
I
Must have
really like how they really should have named this game Autism Fest, not Wilderfeast.
Well, you're in the wilds. You're doing the feasting.
Yeah, I feel like we're adding the autistic element there.
A little bit, yeah.
Wonder who.
What?
I'm not gonna like name any names, but
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
old
All of
Trino
us.
over here.
All of our names should be added if we're talking about which of these characters has autism. It's all of them.
I mean, we've got trains down, we've got awkward social encounters down. I don't really know what the rest of us contribute to this.
Oh, they reordered them. Of course, they fucking reordered them.
Crumbled was at the first one. Raw was the final one.
Yeah, I thought so as well. All right, Haunch and Owl, you have advantage. Well, you have spice points, which you can spend to gain advantage on a roll.
Yay!
And I will let everyone know in chat, if you have 1,000 channel points, you can spend them using the hero point redeem to give out, well, give anyone spice points, really. You can even give me a spice point if you really want.
No.
Stop getting beaten by dwarf and throw some channel points down.
However, where we left things off, the archaeologists were all rushing towards what looked to be some sort of eggshell. A little bit of
fell in a
hope.
hole.
And yes, the ground beneath them collapsed, finding themselves in a giant sinkhole.
I would like to swiftly grab them.
Yeah. Switch grab? Oh, fuck
Swiftly
yeah.
grab.
Well, that's 7 towards the success. What is everyone else doing to help out with this situation as it is
I
unfolding?
will make a mighty call.
One thing in that.
Torbo is
Why are those successes? Why are they successes? No.
What do you mean, no? You don't want them to be
Turbo.
successes?
is gonna
All I'm
do.
doing is going really loudly, going, "Oh dear! It appears they have fallen into a pit."
Torbo's gonna do. I just have the ability lasso and leash. Can I just use that? Like, is that allowed?
I mean, you want to do like a tricky craft?
Yeah, I can do a tricky craft.
It sounds like a tricky craft. Or a swift craft.
I can do tricky. Do
What do your lasso and leash require? What's their cost?
it requires stamina. So I'm going to spend one of
the stamina.
Yeah, I just spend the stamina.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to spend one of those successes on a grit.
Yep.
The other I'm gonna spend on an insight to say that the one of the archaeologists that Torbo like throws his rope to really quickly is just this really cute like archaeologist girl.
Yeah.
And she's really pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Enough to make Torbo blush.
Definitely more than a little bit blushy. But
I will also spend a thing on insight. What does insight do again?
You get to establish something about the scene.
Really? How
That's why I was like, there's a pretty archaeologist girl.
She has a ring on her finger.
Fuck you.
already calling up the U-Haul van.
Man, this insight section is huge.
Ow.
It's
What are you doing?
I mean, everyone's kind of succeeded, yeah? So anything I do is superfluous?
No, actually, they have not completely succeeded yet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Al is
Like
going
this
to point out a sign that says caution hole.
Really? Really?
And I failed at that, so I clearly made that up.
You can spend a point to not fail. There you go.
2, 4.
Look, there's a sign there. Should have read that one.
Extra success. You just scrape through.
Let's go.
A couple of the
Did I not get an
archaeologists
8?
do still fall in, but thankfully between your lasso and your other grabbing, you manage to save them from a more dangerous fate. Even between you're pointing out of a sign and Yusu just kind of calling out the danger, you are able to pull up several of the archaeologists a little bit before they actually fall in. And Torbo, you managed to kind of have a delicate moment with a young archaeologist.
Hi.
Hello.
I saw you falling, and anyways, my name's Torbo.
My name's Steph.
Nice to meet you, Steph.
Like the infection, but it's fine.
Matt. By the way, golden staff is the Ojo-sama laugh. In case you're not familiar with cells at work, Matt.
Not 100% no.
It's the It's the I am high and mighty.
Oh, okay.
Better than you type laugh.
Trainula. So her name is Steph Trainula.
Yep. And she's got
Give the man what he
curls
wants.
in her hair.
Yep. If someone wants to write that down.
Oh, I'll write it down.
You can pop that in the details on your character sheet there under your connections.
Yep, you have a new connection.
Out under train facts. Okay.
Now, as you manage to get the archaeologist out of this hole
in the moonlight.
God, girl, terrible. You do manage to find that this isn't a natural sinkhole. This looks to be, well, a trap laid by a creature. However, the creature in question has long since abandoned it.
Looking at this very carefully, am I able to establish what sort of creature might have done this?
A
Big
hexashoe.
ant lion.
Oh,
Big ant lion.
they're kind of like antlions, but the giant scorch marks that kind of line the bottom of the trap in particular do suggest one.
Hagsetsu?
HAG
That's the one.
SEC.
I want to look. Oh my god, this thing is terrifying.
Shall I show the picture? I think I should show the picture.
Yeah.
Show the picture.
See, here's the thing. The second I read that book, I saw this creature and was like, Matt's going to use this creature.
This is a part of the adventure path, though, isn't it?
This has Matt written all over it.
This is the
Matt's
part of the
taken a
adventure path.
I'm
Matt's
still not
taken a
wrong.
screenshot and manually thrown this in here because there's nothing for him already built.
Yeah, no, all of this was put in by me.
Matt is effectively running a homebrew campaign.
No, this was written for the core book. I've just put it all into Foundry. Like, all of it into Foundry. All of it. I'm very tired.
Anyways, Wilderfeast people, you should hire Matt for your Foundry module. He does a great job at Foundry.
Oh, look, someone else is already doing the actual system for it, but if they want me to do, like, the quick start or something, I will happily do that.
Unless he builds it all first.
I'm not going to build the entire thing. I have other things to do. But yes, the Hegasu, I'm just kind of taking a random stab at the pronunciation there, is a...
Bless you.
Every time.
Hagsetsu.
Is a giant spider-like creature that has a tendency to hide beneath the ground as an ambush predator. And when a prey gets close enough, it leaps from the ground or launches up, grabbing the creature and then burning it to death using its tail.
It's a flipped scorpion.
Yep. Just uses fire instead of poison. It's great.
Amateur.
Actually, it's venom.
That's true.
Poison it is when you eat something.
Ha.
Venom
Anyway,
is when it envenomates you.
Just like Al does.
so slight. I probably should have said this beforehand. Slight trigger warning if you have arachnophobia or anything like that.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's like mostly spider. Instead of the big butt, it's got a scorpion tail. But that is 100% a spider body.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, I would point out that
Hey,
scorpions are arachnids, so
Well,
I actually didn't look. Did Grounded 2's arachnophobia settings impact scorpions?
ooh,
No idea.
that would be something to test, though. However, as you kind of describe this creature to kind of out loud, explaining it, because there's enough autism in this party that someone's going to do it out loud. Chow, our archaeologist, speaks up and goes, I think that might have been the creature that attacked us.
Really, we should have asked some questions.
That
Well-
would have been beneficial.
I couldn't really identify it, but you're just the way you're describing it, it's very similar.
I mean, if we had said it was like a giant spider thing that shoots fire.
Well, it didn't really spit fire at us. Poor Stanley never saw it coming.
it doesn't spit fire. It shoots fire out of its butt.
You can spit out of your butt.
No, you
I think we've
can't.
all eaten enough things to know that's true.
No, that's diarrhea.
Bad life,
Now, I will let you all know this does count as finding fresh tracks. So this monster is at your next stop.
Oh, okay. Our next stop being the egg thing. Oh wait, no, we can just go straight to the fossil beds.
You
Let's go. There's
can,
a
in fact,
blue
go straight there.
line. All right.
Speaking of,
I guess we go to the fossil beds.
I'm going to need a traversal roll from everyone. This is at standard.
Yeah.
Ka-chow. Oh, but that was so good, though.
Garbage. I suck.
I love rolling mighty.
Goddamn Orbo.
Just one die, and you managed to. God. Okay.
3 and manage nothing. With an 8 on my quality die.
All right. Well, I think it's about time that we change up the map.
Ba, 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 ba. Oh.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I should actually drag the players into the field for this. There is something very freeing about being in a gridless environment.
And yeah, we get to show off the fun that is this.
And Juliet's furious typing.
Did I notice that noise for this one? I thought it did. Alright. That's easy fixed.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I know this map.
You know this map?
Yeah. This is a map by Che and Peku.
It is a Chepeku map.
That
One
would
day
explain
they'll
all the
sponsor
tiny
me.
details.
The archaeologists stop short of actually going into this area themselves, but they do inform you that the egg pile in question, or at least what they suspect to be the egg pile, is in the back.
Do we see any details of disturbed sand or eggshells?
Well, not for the most part.
Oh, that's a drawing.
I mean, I could totally just go into this super obvious location that's very fit for where an enemy would be.
Yeah.
Like so. Why is it not letting me stride? Am I... I was stuck on the fish.
This game doesn't have walls.
Walls, where we're going, we don't need.
Okay.
Deleted
why it wasn't-
521 walls. God, all right.
Oh.
Jesus.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure I hit a wall before.
Yeah, I've removed them. It's fine.
Can Haunch have a real quick look around?
Can have a real quick look around if you like.
Yeah, I can have a real quick look. Hey, real quick, is it real obvious where the monster is?
It is kind of obvious where the monster is.
Right in the middle.
Wow, Turbo already walked over that and get him. He's so sneaky.
Everyone's just moving so damn quick.
I'm surprised you haven't hit pause on us yet.
Oh, I'm getting there.
Okay, well.
Ah!
All right.
It was
So,
fun while it lasted.
you may all set your starting distance from 2 to 4 strides away from the creature. I know you can't move, so I'll go from left to right, and you can let me know where you want to be.
Hell am I? I'm 10 foot under already?
Owl, you say?
3.
3?
3, please.
Can you change my elevation to 0, please?
How are you underground?
I don't know.
You got trapped by the monster.
I was swimming through the sand.
Sue?
2.
Torbo?
4.
6, 8.
And Haunch?
I'm at 2, and that's still great.
2 as well. Well, let's set you to aggressive.
Roll initiative.
I will get you all to roll initiative.
Wait, are we doing initiative, or are we doing the thing so that we can brace?
You
It
can
auto rolls.
you can shift around your initiative if you so want. It's just mostly so I can get the initiative tracker going.
Okay.
Ah.
Wait, what did you actually roll?
You just open combat
It just-
encounter
it just-
and then roll the thing.
Oh, that's right, the buddy.
And I think it just sets it to your swift value.
Does.
That's right. Oh, that's right. Because yeah, sorry.
By the way, I don't see the monster art on 0.
I believe it's burrowed.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Now, because you kind of have the drop in it, you all have one action. You can act in any.
Do you want to do that really rad combination attack again, Torbo?
I'm all the way in the back right now. I've got to set up my...
Can't you throw me from back there?
No, I have to be in front of you to throw you forward.
Cool.
I can pull you closer to me, or I can pull myself closer to you.
Well, my first action is just going to be to waltz on forward.
Yep.
How much his action is to prepare?
Prepping.
Yep.
Prepare.
And ow.
Owl prepare.
All right.
For context for those at home, you can prepare, and that lets you spend an action now to get an extra action next turn.
Oh, that's what it does.
Now I'm just making sure I have this combat order right, because I absolutely fucked this up. When we were doing like a test of it. All right. Well, as for picking a target, no one has been caught yet. Nor is anyone quite exposed. So, the first one to be targeted, because I have to declare who the target is going to be Sue.
Oh, no.
But otherwise, who wants to go first?
I would like to go first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You have
if that's okay.
4 actions.
Yeah.
Radical.
Because you prepped,
I'm gonna set
remember.
up a snare.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make a tricky craft. Tricky craft. And Torbo is going to use a bit of his natural skill to camouflage to hide this snare extra well in the sand. He's gonna go wild.
You're gonna go wild?
Yeah.
Inspired by this creature's hunting ability?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That is definitely a success.
So, then Torbo is going to eat a snack of a one sometimes salt jerky.
Yep.
So I become exposed.
Yep.
And then I am going to I'm gonna prepare again.
All right. Who wants to go next? Well, it has an action. And it has done its action.
Okay.
I'm concerned.
It's probably preparing.
I'm going to go next. I am going to brace and then prepare.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Everyone's so scared.
I'm not scared.
Does Al want to do anything?
Okay, so I've got a stupid idea.
Yeah?
Love it already.
Al's going to shoot at it.
I mean, fair.
My reasoning being, it shoots fire, I shoot fire. It might see that as a challenge and, like, come get us.
Fair enough.
So I would like to shoot wild, if that's all right.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Doing a tricky shot, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, you make it.
And I just need to check something.
And you deal part damage on Tricky.
Just bear with me. Yeah, even with that.
I'm a fire scorpion dude.
Well, you should have done that shot with disadvantage, but you'll succeed regardless.
Hooray.
And that is part damage. What part are you aiming for?
I can't even see it. The tail?
Well,
The tail?
yeah. It's probably going to have stingers, legs, and pincers or something.
Close to it. Well, are you doing anything else with your turn? Like, I'll let you know now it is going to launch out from the ground.
Hooray.
You have 2 more actions.
Oh, so did that actually hit it?
It did.
So it's poisoned.
Yay.
I think.
What's your poison entry say?
Sorry, venom. 1 success on a shot or strike.
Okay. You need an...
I think you need to have an
Another?
additional success.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
The first one goes towards the check, then you spend any extra successes on traits.
There you go. Okay. I will brace.
Yep.
Why are you bracing?
I shot at it. Fire, just in
yeah.
case he's...
I'm still the target.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm scared. Now.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of should be. Well, it's been waiting an awful while, so it's going to launch out from the ground near you, Sue.
Don't hurt me.
And it is going to lash out with its legs, doing a tricky strike.
Tricky. You don't have to privately roll those dice.
I tried figuring out how to make it not private.
Is it just like the selection menu at the bottom? Do you have to have it to be the little globe?
I have it set to the little globe.
Okay, yeah, I got
It's just-
nothing for you then.
It's just automatically doing it.
Okay, I take half that damage then. It's round up, yes? So 8 damage.
Now, because he has successfully caused damage to you with his leg, you are also caught.
I'm caught.
You are pulled to 0 strides from him.
Uh-oh.
You can't move, and if the creature that caught you moves, then you are pulled with it. In addition, you gain disadvantage on all tests.
No.
Now, I'm just going to do a quick double check. I do apologize, everyone. We're still getting used to the action system with this. That was a tricky stride, so that was just the one. Beautiful. Now, he has you caught, and he has a tail still.
This is unfortunate.
He is going to use his fire breath. This is a mighty shot. And I do have an extra point to distribute that, but...
Ow.
And because I have succeeded, this does part damage to your cleaver.
No. So durability damage as well?
Yep.
Or just durability damage?
I believe as well. Part damage does damage to you and the part.
This is correct.
Unless
I am wrong.
7 damage then. Because I have natural armor for half damage from mighty shikes and shots. And I've also braced, so that takes it down to a third.
Yep.
So that is those damages applied.
All right. Now I believe everyone has had their turn.
I don't believe
Haunch
Haunch has.
Haunch.
Haunch is going to not use the
So-
drawing tool.
The caught condition is ended if the part that has caught me takes part damage or if I'm pulled or pushed away from the creature that caught me.
Actually, Haunch is going to stand here. She's going to taunt and brace and prepare.
You need to be within stride 1.
You have to be within 1 to taunt.
Ah, well,
Taunt.
we'll get rid of the prepare.
All right. And for all those listening at home, what does the taunt do?
The taunt makes me the monster's target.
Yay! And I believe that will be you done.
Yes.
Does that still work when you retarget the next turn? Or do you just go down the target list and the taunt doesn't really do anything at the moment?
Well, I believe the taunt takes priority.
I think, as I recall, it would just be till the end of the round, but I'll check in the rules.
That is
I've
correct.
got the PDF up.
If you're one stride of the monster, you become the monster's target.
And then it retargets again at the start
You remain
of
the
the next
monster's
turn.
target until the next time it chooses a target, typically at the start of the next round or whenever
Okay.
Wilder taunts.
So because you're going last, taunting won't do anything here, really.
Okay, then I will just...
I mean, it will. It won't do much.
No, I'll just slap it instead.
The only other thing you could possibly do is try to grab Sue.
You could try to like slice its leg, and then that would release
Also true.
Sue.
With a
Unfortunately,
precise shot, yeah. Or a
I am
precise little tricky thing.
very garbage at those rolls. And I only have one action. Oh, actually, no, that would still accomplish what I wanted to, even if I fail. So she's gonna, Haunch is gonna do a tricky strike.
Tricky strike?
Yeah,
That's a success.
on the leg.
Woohoo!
On the leg, you are no longer caught, Sue.
I'm no longer caught. Probably should have put the grabbed condition on, but it's over now.
4. Ah, math. All right. It is now wounded.
It is now.
Yippee!
Ooh. Oh, right. Nick did an absolute ridiculous amount of damage.
Yeah, like 17 damage to it. Just opened up with a gauss of fire upon this thing, drawing it out from the ground. As it charges out towards Sue, it immediately grabs him in its grip. Thankfully, Sue had braced themselves for this, so did not do nearly as much damage as it could have.
Yeah, that would have hurt a lot.
Now, going through the target listing, Torbo, you are still exposed.
Yes, I am.
However, Sue is still caught.
No, Sue got released.
Oh, that's right, you got released. Never mind.
Yeah.
So that makes you the target, Torbo.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, who wants to go first?
I
can
have
go
a prepared
first.
action.
Um.
If we want to see me try and just absolutely break it open.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
While you're there.
All right. Hey, Matt.
Yeah?
You know how on Monster Hunter you use sushi fish as a
Whetstone?
armor fish rather as a
Yeah.
whetstone? Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with my natural armor to go for a wild, precise strike.
Fair enough. Grinding your sword against your scales to sharpen it to a razor's edge.
Strike. Let's go. That's disappointing, but it's still solid. This is against its tail.
Yep.
Actually, tail or legs? Its legs are already broken, aren't they?
Its legs have been hurt, so is its tail.
Neither has been broken.
Okay. Let's go for legs because I don't want to get caught again. That's annoying.
That's annoying.
I've got a solution for that. You can probably go for the tail.
The tail's or I think the tail's actually nearly broken as well.
It is nearly broken. It is not looking great.
Does the damage carry over if the tail for what remaining health is on the tail, or does it only deal the
So if you
stamina
do the
damage?
part damage, it does the remaining part damage, and that's it. However, the full stamina damage still happens.
Okay, then I'll go for the tail.
So, severing the tail?
Yeah. I gotta get that carve, Matt. That's 16 damage to the tail.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely. It had 3 hit points left. Do you want to describe this as you slice off its tail?
I mean, basically, as I pull the thing away from my armor, I'm basically sliding it along my shoulder.
Yeah.
And then as it comes out, it's just a long draw across what's left of the tail,
Yeah.
like a sushi knife does.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a hard strike or a particularly powerful, a sharp strike. It's just a long cutting edge,
And there is
and it
that
comes away very cleanly.
And there is that kind of shink sound that flows through the air as the tail goes flying, circling overhead before striking point first into the wall.
We did it.
I believe that was all your actions, though.
That's all 4 of my actions. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Torbo's the target.
Right? Speaking of,
Yeah. Is it gonna stride towards me?
I mean, in order to fulfill the logic of this, I have to say something dumb. So, he is going to be using his entire turn. This is going to be his full turn with 3 actions.
Okay.
For his first action, We're just gonna drag.
He
Listen, I
moves
feel
towards me.
outward.
He does in fact approach you.
Okay, so he doesn't actually move towards me. He takes 7 part damage and can't move until the turn. Fuck you!
That is stupid effective.
Especially with like the exposed, because it's just like, okay. Which part? Shell or legs?
Legs.
Legs?
I mean, it is a snare.
Mm.
Makes the most sense for it to be the legs.
And it is hit second threshold.
What?
Let's go.
What does exposed do?
It makes me take double damage if I take damage.
Oh,
Now, I'm just double checking wounded. All right, fair enough.
oh, double damage once. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's double damage once.
It has 2 actions remaining. It can't move, so it can't go underground.
I think technically you could say that it could. I don't know if you have to declare that it's its 3 action turn. At the start, if you wanted to save its 3 action turn for later, I'd be polite and let you have that.
No, it's got patience, so it's gonna
Okay.
spend the last 2 turns to prepare. Actually, no,
Okay.
it's gonna brace.
Okay.
He does actually have to declare the that it is.
He does have to declare his triple at the start of it. Okay.
Oh, monsters can't
Right.
repair.
Once per round, when the monster's turn starts, the guide can declare the monster is taking his full turn.
Yeah, there you go.
It was the only way for it to actually approach you. But it is
Yeah.
spending its last 2 actions to brace instead, if it can't move.
Okay.
Could double brace? Yeah. It doesn't say you can only take brace once. Brace is 2 actions though.
Yeah, it has 2 actions. It tried to move, got snared, and then it took its final 2 actions to brace.
So only 1 brace then. Unless it's got
Yeah.
something that can do brace for 1 action, Matt. Because you said it was bracing twice.
Oh, it's spending its last 2 actions to brace.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Just making sure I'm not suddenly making it take a third of the damage because of a misunderstanding.
No. All right.
I would like
This
to
feels
go
a lot
next.
better now that we're actually playing it properly.
Yes. I'm loving the strategy involved in this.
Oh
Like-
yeah. Torbo can even just do a failed tricky shot or something and still get the exposed.
May I go next?
Yeah.
Okay, radical. I'm gonna snare again.
Oh, you just gonna trap
This is
the
not
trapper.
a wild snare. This is just a normal snare. Perfect.
Spend that extra success on.
I am going to spend that extra success on just grit, so that's 4.
Yep.
And then rule call for you, Matt.
Right.
There's nothing in it that says I can't stack snares. It says make a tricky craft. If you succeed, the next time a hostile creature moves towards you, it instead takes a part damage and can't move until the start of its next turn.
Yeah.
So if I were to do snare twice, would it just take both snares worth of damage the next time it tried to move towards me?
Each snare would be separate, which is terrible in its own way. So my rule calling would be it would move towards you, hit 1 snare.
Activate 1 snare. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Move another. Get trapped.
I'm gonna
Correct.
snare again.
I think it's a thing you can't take the same action twice, like with the same style in a turn. Without a
You
string.
you can't attack.
Attack multiple times with the same style.
Is
Is it-
attack?
Yeah,
I
it's the last line
think-
on the attack.
It is specifically
Yeah.
on the attacks.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna snare again.
Fair enough.
So that's another tricky craft.
Now, take note of those. It'll be the first trap that gets affected.
Yep. So
All
it's
right.
the 4.
And you're still exposed as well. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has one action. It can't move.
What's it? No, it can. It's the start of its next turn.
Not the next round. Beautiful.
No. Yeah, it's the next turn. Yeah.
But this is going to suck, yeah?
I mean, it can try to move towards me.
This is so stupid.
It attempts to move towards you, Torbo.
4 damage.
To the legs again.
Yeah. I'm having a great time.
You sound so pleased with yourself.
I'm so happy.
You can't see it, but I'm smiling ear to ear because this is perfect. Like, I feel like on the moving up to this, I got a couple of things wrong, but this combat's pretty much going how it should. All right. Who wants to go next? It is Stuck.
Haunch or owl?
I guess Haunch will go.
Yep.
Haunch go. Move up.
It is
And it's
not
gonna-
looking good.
Do a just a real swift punch. Which is an advantage because I'm within range 0. Nice. Yeah. So that's 7 just damage in general.
7 damage in general.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
You have
taunt.
Taunt?
Going to taunt.
Okay.
All right. Well, you become its target now.
I can't believe you're letting Matt do something other than try to move towards Stormbow.
Well, is that you done, Haunch?
Yep.
Well, you now have its attention as it's targeting you. It still has its legs for now. It's going to do a tricky strike.
See, on my end, this is unnecessary. I just felt like it.
You're being so nice to Matt.
Yeah.
I mean,
Couldn't have
we're
something.
learning the system as well. All
Oh, is that-
right.
I don't think we need to learn the system anymore. I think Juliet's just figured out how to play the game.
Well, there are other creatures that could potentially bypass the snares as well. There is a lot of things at play. And also, normally it would have a breath with a range of 2. However,
Oh, well, would you look at that? I'm standing at 4.
it is going to hit you for 10. Haunch.
Yep. And
And
I'm grabbed.
this will have you caught.
Caught. Cool. Yeah, his legs are burnt now. Because I have burning body.
That's pretty hot.
Unfortunately, due to the shell on this creature, his parts cannot be burnt.
Ah, lame.
Ooh, you got checkmated. Very impressive, Matt. Very impressive.
All right. Who's lost? Ow? Ow, you say?
I'm gonna shoot the legs.
Why would you shoot the legs? Why would you do such a thing?
That's
So 2 damage?
Yes.
If that's how Nick spends his grip point, yeah.
Success, yeah.
He's okay with that. His legs remain still standing, but very roasted.
Oh, hey, 2 successes, you say?
Yep.
Someone's now poisoned.
You want to do the poison instead?
I do.
Very well then. I mean, it's only poison for 2, but that's still good.
Is it poisoned for 2 or is it just poisoned?
Oh, it's just poisoned. Poisoned 1. I believe that's everyone, though.
I think Ow has more actions.
Yeah, 2 more.
Please stop making me do things. I don't know what I'm doing.
Do a tricky shot on the legs.
You got it.
There you go.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to do things.
There.
Hey, look. That's pot damage again.
That's 3 damage.
And it's another extra success, but what poison?
That is
Or
the
more
legs
poison.
destroyed.
Or it's poison.
Oh, it's poison.
Do you want to deal more damage or deal more poison, Nick?
Damage.
Yeah.
I think it's down to its last wounded at the moment.
It doesn't have much left. There's not much left in this guy whatsoever. However, he has 1 action remaining after How You Say is finished. He's just gonna do a mighty. I needs the 2 actions for that. Just going to do a swift strike against you, Haunch.
Yeah, that's what I meant to ask as well. It's like, is its mighty actions actually 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
This system very much is a case of what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Okay.
So, same actions. It's just they can do extra things with certain things. So if I do a tricky strike, for instance, it does the court. I mean, that is a hit.
We can't see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's a
prefer
lot
not to
of
see it.
damage.
Put it back.
Yeah, put it back. Were you
Yeah.
braced? For
Of course
those,
not.
I rolled a 20. So, I believe that will knock you to your wounded threshold.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, that is it done. I've already applied the damage from the poison. Who's up first?
Well, you have to redeclare your target.
Yeah. Also,
Go
at
through.
the end of the round, can't you choose if it's a retreat round?
You're in its home. I don't really want it to be a retreat round.
Okay.
You are still
radical.
exposed, Torvo.
Let's go. This is so goated.
I'm going to double check its behavior.
I love baiting it.
Who needs taunt when you can just be exposed?
All right, who's up first?
Uh,
I guess who wants to finish it off?
I'll go for I guess I'll just go for a mighty strike then.
Mighty Strike? Zoom
Mighty
in.
strike. No, I won't.
Whiff.
You swing your sword through your sushi knife through the air.
Let's go for a swift one instead. Nope.
The dice just kind of hate you at the moment.
Yeah. I get great quality, nothing else. We can't all be Juliet. Under cracked dice.
Oh no, because it's about to get worse. Because it's turn.
Oh, what's it gonna do? It's gonna try to move towards Torvo?
It's kind of seen this play out a couple of times. It's actually going to prepare.
Okay.
All right.
The next
Does Haunch want to go?
punch, punch,
Punch, punch.
punch, punch. Got advantage.
I will say Sue is now exposed.
Am I? Oh, because I failed to
Yep,
swift.
mighty. Failed the mighty.
Oh.
But
Well,
it
it's
doesn't
not gonna last much
automatically
longer.
change. I've checked. It doesn't automatically change targets.
Yeah.
So that's 7 because I'll use the grit.
Use the grid.
Yep.
Well, that'll knock it through its last stamina threshold. Haunch, how do you want to do this?
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate.
I hate that I get that reference.
Look, she's got the mitts. It makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
I get
finishing
it.
move. It's just the slap to the side of the head, and she's just gonna nuss it in the head.
Giving it a bop on the side of the head, you kind of see its spider-like beady eyes kind of reel from it. Already unsteady on its broken legs, it wavers a little bit. And then you kind of see what can only be accounted as shock as we watch Haunch grab a hold of its mandibles and just crack at one. There is a crushing sound, and the creature goes down.
The
It didn't even activate my final trap.
Oh god.
at least Torbo's final trap is that he's a train.
No, his final trap was his third trap that
Yeah.
dealt 8 damage.
There is an applause that rings out from the archaeologists as they all start to come rushing up. As you have successfully defeated it.
I gotta carve the tail, quick.
We will get to the feast in a moment. However, before we do, the archaeologists begin their work, and sure enough, they'd already done a lot of it when this thing originally attacked them. What they uncover, though, is something somewhat unexpected.
It's
They
body
don't find the eggs.
It's not actually
damn it.
eggs.
It's
One
not
second,
eggs.
I need to add a new image.
It's a clutch of hatchlings.
The IVF tubes.
It's a clutch of fists.
I believe that's the right one.
Oh, sweet, I got it. It was a clutch of fists, guys.
It's the big image. Oh,
Instead
no,
of
Brooke
eggs,
Waverly.
they find a Huh?
What the archaeologists thought to be the crest of an egg actually appears to be some sort of dome attached to a greater machine. But inside the bubbling mass,
Torbo looks like the iconic thread user.
a little bit, yeah. Within the bubbling machine, however, you can see what looks like a infant or a still gestating Chamig.
An embry bro.
So I was right.
Oh my god. Are the Chamigs actually aliens? Wow.
It looks like someone is already drowning this in alcohol. That will be perfect. We cover our faces, we eat it.
Chow at this point comes rushing up and goes, No! I think this might be some sort of machine to gestate them.
Gesticle.
And then there's some sort of artificial life form?
I don't think we have to go that far. I think this can grow Chamigs. This is phenomenal if we can get it working properly.
I don't know how I feel about lab-based food.
He scales down into the pit to take a proper look at the machine, and he says, "I there's parts missing. However, it's kept it in stasis. It can't grow any further until the rest of the parts are found."
Now, Matt, I know the word in context. Scaling down a cliff face makes sense here. But all I could visually depict is him shrinking in size to fit inside the hole. Just like someone clicks on it, control scroll wheels down to shrink it.
I'm not sure
No,
if
that's the crop tool.
I'm not sure if shrink is a trait or not. I'm pretty sure that's something we could add, or we could write. Absolutely.
I mean, expand is a status, so
True. Just less damage, I guess, similar to, bracing. But this is better than the eggs.
little guy down there looks quite pickled.
You did kind of promise us giant eggs.
Well,
I don't think Aoyusei quite understands the harmony stat.
yeah, no, if you ate these things, Harmony would absolutely go through the floor.
Eh.
It gets restored after the feast.
Speaking of,
We have to figure out new mechanics of the game.
Jeez.
I'm not sure about new mechanics, but I did do something a little bit funky for this.
Oh?
Because it's a feast, yeah?
Mm-hmm. The feast. Load up.
I'm still on. Oh, that was just a big image in the way. I see. Oops.
Boop.
Oh, well, that's.
Adorable, though, correct?
Adorable.
Very cooking, mama.
Well, welcome to the feast section. You have defeated this monster, and you have cured it of its fury. What pain it was suffering, it is now free of. So, I have several questions to ask. The first question is, Wilders, how are you cooking the monster?
I mean, it's
Orbo?
basically like a shellfish, right?
Yeah, I think boiling it would probably be the best idea, or stir frying it.
Boiling it, stir frying.
Torbo is gonna take one of the legs, and he gets a rock, and he just sort of grinds the whole leg into, like, the segment of leg into a paste.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna put that in boiling water. to make like a sort of brothy thing.
Fair enough.
I assume the entire time he's grinding it with a rock, he's just sadly going choo choo.
Why are you grinding up the legs for
Jumbo.
Or a stock.
You just put them in hold. You don't grind them up. Then you're gonna have a very gritty stock that you need to then sieve out.
No, Turbo likes it gritty.
It adds character.
No, it adds.
This is someone who used to like having metal shavings from train wheels through the food.
No.
All right.
You might as well
Haunch?
just add dirt. I hate this now.
Now, keeping in mind there is enough meat on this thing that you can do up several different meals. You don't have to eat what Turbo's cooking.
Everyone should, though.
Oh, like Haunch is absolutely like battering, like just broken up, getting the meat together, just kind of like mushing it, and then just putting the crumbing moss around it, just to make this like they're essentially just seafood bites.
Would you like me to bring you back up onto the table, Sue?
So he's hiding from Corbo.
Honey? Oh. Why do I keep going underground?
I'm not sure.
Are you touching like control? Because that was control or shift.
One of them can do it. All right. What else are you serving at this Wilderfeast? You have your main for it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pickle its eyes.
You can pickle its eyes? Fair enough.
Pick it ass.
Yes, you do strain a bisque. So Torbo is one step short of a bisque.
Exactly.
It's the right process without the actual step that makes it good.
Ooh. See, they need eggs for mayonnaise.
And we were denied eggs.
No, you don't.
Well, hey, Matt.
You need a water-based ingredient, you need an oil-based ingredient, and then you just need an emulsifier.
I mean, what depends what kind of eggs. Hey, Matt. What sex was this monster?
I wonder, do they have like stipulations of ingredients that are emulsifiers specifically for the purposes of making mayonnaise?
It doesn't go into that much detail. They try to keep it as flexible as possible.
That would be a very interesting addition to this. Is like you add like water-based ingredients, oil-based ingredients, and then emulsifiers to combine them.
We will say that it has eggs. However, they are unfertilized. The fury that the disease that has caught a hold of this creature unfortunately also made it infertile.
So what you're saying is they're edible.
That's what happens when you let women. That's what I've always been saying. They become in. And that's why we need to keep our women submissive.
Matt, I would like to...
For the purposes of everything, we know that's a joke.
I would like to drain the tail of the, I assume, chemical concoction that once put into air ignites.
Yeah.
And I'd like to serve that up as drinks.
All right, yeah. So mayonnaise. We got that going for us. Beautiful. All right. The next question. How is this meal connected to your past?
Spicy.
So yeah, burns all the way down.
Yeah.
Well, it's seafood. It's
Of a kind, yeah.
it is
Shrimp is bugs.
yeah.
All food is seafood if we're broad enough about what's a fish.
It's essentially just like any other crab. And cooking it is just like cooking the crabs that Sue used to dive for when he was going to forage for coral fungus.
Fair enough. Well, last question. The next time you eat this meal, what will you remember?
God damn, is trapping busted.
Yeah, Torbo's gonna remember how cool it felt to be able to like distract the monster and get it to keep chasing after him and keep falling into his snares. And so his friends could get like big hits on it.
Yeah. Like, to also kind of put it into another perspective, this is a creature that is known for hiding, for being an ambush predator, and you were able to kind of turn the tables on it, which was kind of fantastic to see. I mean, I like that. Well, you have answered the questions for the feast, and you have put before you a fantastic meal purified of any fury. So if you want to share some with the archaeologists, you can. There's more than enough for everyone.
Yes.
They're gonna get monster parts.
They're just gonna get a dollop of shell mince
Yeah.
from Torbo.
With some mayonnaise and some, like, tail juice. All right.
I guarantee you, if Sue had a serving from Torbo, he would absolutely pull out a sieve and strain it first, and then provide like a taste to someone else, just to compare. Like, it tastes the exact same. It's just got a better texture.
Well, you can now ask me questions about the monster.
How much tricky does it have?
How much tricky does it have?
How much tricky does it have?
It has 3 tricky.
Oh, that's not more than I have.
That's 1 question down.
How many questions do we get, you said?
You have answered the questions 8 times from my count. So you have 8 questions. 1 has been used. You have 7 more. You can ask how many levels does it have in a certain style, how many does it have in a skill, and what are its
one
traits.
of the monster's traits?
Camouflage.
Ooh.
Eat. I have that one.
Are you going to tell me how many traits the monster has in total, Matt? That's not a separate question.
Oh, no,
the first
that's
time
true.
anyone asks
Yep.
this question, the guide also tells you how many traits it's got.
It has 5 traits.
Ooh.
So, next question.
Does Haunch or Aoyusei want to?
Yes, does it have any particular swift based traits?
Ooh. No, but I will let you know that it has digging.
We could have used that, like, during the sandstorm, you know?
Oh, the irony. Al, you say?
How's it going?
What is your question? By the sounds of things, you're getting 2 each, so.
God. Yeah.
Yeah? Do you
So
want to
think
know
about it.
how much it's got in a style or a skill?
Sure.
You could ask how much it has in shot, because
How
it
much does it
apparently
have in
has the
shot?
ability to have shots. Yeah.
It has a 1 in shot.
Same
Well,
as
that's not helpful to you.
All right, back to the top.
That's me.
Yep.
How much does it have in strike?
In strike? It has nothing in strike.
God, wow, we're doing great, God. At this rate, we're all learning how to dig.
Sir?
What's another one of its traits?
Fire breath.
That seems like something that Haunch might want.
It can make a mighty shot against a creature within 2 strides. If it succeeds, it also does pot damage. Sorry, if you succeed, you deal pot damage and the pot becomes burned.
Either one of the hot people.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, what's its grab?
What's its grab? It's got a 3 in grab.
That's pretty good.
I get that up to be the good bit.
It is its biggest thing regarding skills. And last one, how you say? Yeah?
What's another cool thing it has?
Cool thing. It has ambush predator. If it attacks while hidden, deals double damage.
Oh, I want that.
I heard that.
Yeah. That's what
All right. Well, you've asked your questions. It is time to give thanks. This can be casual.
Itadakimasu.
Done.
Torbo goes, dear aliens, dear aliens that gave us trains, thank you for letting me use your power to kill this bug. Amen.
All right. You may choose a style, skill, or trait in which the monster has more levels than you do. Torbo?
I want ambush predator.
Ambush predator?
Give me
You
that.
got it.
Give me that trait.
No, I have to drag it
I
from
don't
the
know
items.
if you can just add it to the item
Ba-doop.
and then give me ownership of it. Oh, let's
Just drag
go.
it to your character sheet. It's easy done.
Amazing.
Sue?
So what did we learn about it again?
It has a fire breath, has digging, has a grab of 3, a tricky of 3.
You know, I think I'll grab the tricky 3.
Tricky 3. What's your current tricky?
1.
So we'll go to 2.
Oh. Okay. Still better than nothing.
Haunch?
Haunch is gonna get that Taco Bell breath.
That Taco Bell breath? Beautiful.
Yep.
Pretty hot.
Let's actually open Haunch. Fire breath.
Oh, it's already done. Sweet. I don't have to make my own.
Yeah, no, I wrote up all the traits for the monsters and things like that. At least that you're going to be going through this adventure with. All right. Al, you say?
Or dig?
Dig? You will gain digging 1.
Well, it's on my character sheet is digging 2, so thank
Yeah,
you.
you know, I'm going to fix that. Duplicate. I may need to change that later, but
That's not good.
because I think it just allows you to dig underground.
Sure, why not?
Well, You all share this fantastic meal with the rest of the archaeologists. It is a sense of joy and accomplishment as you're able to discover this ancient machine, perhaps alien machine, perhaps something else. But by the looks of things, you may in fact be able to resurrect the Chamig species. Not through the eggs like you suspected, but through some sort of technology. However,
We have the technology.
this kind of technology doesn't stay secret for long, and others may come looking for it. But that is a adventure for another time, and more specifically next week. How did everyone enjoy that?
Yeah.
I quite liked it.
This game's stupid.
I like how we've already found a way to break it.
It's so silly.
I need to look into that trap to see about the like bypasses for it, because I think it can use terrain to bypass it.
So, like, it would make sense that you set the trap up on a specific terrain.
Yeah.
No, it's the next time a hostile creature moves toward you. That's what it says. It says the next time a hostile creature moves towards you.
Fair enough. Just could be ridiculously good. I will look it up a little bit more though, just so I'm making sure that I'm making sure I understand it.
If you want to nerf me, that's fine.
Yeah, nerf.
Nerf. Now we'll see how it goes. But no, I actually really enjoyed that though. Like, it's tactics without being too overly complicated. Like, all of us are from Pathfinder 2nd Edition, so we're kind of used to combat that has in-depth mechanics to it. But I think with a little bit more practice, this is actually going to be a lot of fun. My original guess that each hunt makes up for one session seems to be about accurate as well. So it looks like we'll have about 4 to 5 sessions of this.
Okay.
I think it's one of those things that's kind of deadly simplicity sort of thing. Like, the on the surface there's very few mechanics, but obviously we can arrange them in ways that to make it complex.
Like, what's the thing that they say about like checkers and things like that? It's easy to learn but hard to master. Yeah.
Nah, I've mastered it already.
You've mastered checkers? Oh, you mastered this. Oh, I see.
Mastered this.
That's it. Low skill ceiling, high skill floor. Low skill floor, high skill ceiling. That's it. One of the two. Big room.
Breaking through the glass ceiling.
The enemy just doesn't get to do
Smash.
shit. My favorite ability: stop the enemy from having.
Well, the creatures can prepare. So if it sees a trap, it can just prepare.
Sure.
At least to kind
And
of
then
gauge
do
the situation.
what?
Well, to see what other people do.
Yeah, like this. The idea won't work if something doesn't have like exposed as its number one priority.
Yeah.
Like if the Hageshu's number one priority was creatures within 0 range.
It had, for its behavior, creatures that were caught.
Yeah. Because it wants to use its fire breath on them, just like the image.
I think the standard order is caught, exposed, and then usually a special thing.
Yeah.
It's the standard.
Sometimes behaviors can override that. But it says it in its little entry when it does. But no, otherwise, I really enjoyed that. Like, I had a feeling that this would be a lot of fun, and no, like, I like it. But that is the end of the session. We have gone a little bit over. I do apologize. We're getting used to it, and premiere sessions and everything else like that.
Yeah.
But tomorrow night we'll be playing Shades of Blood for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, because now I actually have to specify that kind of thing. Different players for the most part. One of our players here is going to be joining us.
Which will it be?
Oh my
Who knows?
goodness. It is a mystery to us all. However, if you did like this, be sure to like do the subscribe and the follow. And if you want to, you know, see what else and other stuff I'm doing, I do have the social. You want to support the channel, I have the Throne. I also have a Patreon where you can do all that other fun stuff. I'm also in the process of releasing a scripted video to YouTube. I'm aiming for once a week, but it's probably more likely it'll be once a fortnight. I kind of want to keep the momentum I've got going at the moment because the videos are already doing pretty well. So I'm trying for one a week.
Battle Pass?
Hey, so I do have some very brief notes on bringing Fortnite-like mechanics to Pathfinder 2. Don't stop me.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Not the battle passes specifically, but some of the like more combat side of things and the battle royale style in general for like a campaign can lead to some pretty interesting ideas. But with all that said, anyone got anything to shout out?
Exclamation point Verve.
Exclamation mark Verve?
Yeah. Exclamation point BMP. Matt has to choose between natural 30s and the Dwarf Down Under.
Ooh, it has been a while since we raided the natural 30s.
They will. What do you mean? You did it last week. It has been 6 days since you did it last.
Well, we'll raid Dwarf then. Jeez. Because I won't get to raid him tomorrow.
Indeed.
Because he doesn't stream on Sundays. So we are going to be raiding into my friend, the Dwarf Down Under. I believe he's doing some OPR, so one-page rules, which is a kind of wargamey type thing.
He's doing a massive battle.
A massive battle? Okay.
He's doing 2,500 points.
Oh, that is a big battle for OPR. So if you're interested in war games and stuff like that, it's very... uses the
Streamlined.
same... Yeah. I enjoy it. It's my preference for war games and stuff like that. But with all that said, this has been the Last Chamig, Session 1 for Wilderfeast. You are what you eat. I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where they are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Nude.
You look tasty.
Oh, God.